In this lesson, I'm going to cover present perfect. This is also a very functional and important tense for you, specifically in part 1 and part 2, cue card. Remember something. There are two different uses. If you want to use present perfect, you need to know them. So stay with me and watch the first slide. Use 1. On a specified time before now. On specified time before now. Well, if you want to talk about something in the past, not now, before now, but you don't know the specific time. This is the first use of present perfect. Look here. We use the present perfect to say that an action happened on a specified time before now. Or sometimes the exact time is not important. You know, something happened in the past, but you don't like to talk about the exact time, or probably you don't know this. This is unidentified. So please go with present perfect. More tip. It's important. Look here. You cannot use the present perfect with specific time expressions like these. Yesterday, 1 year ago, last week, when I was a child. So remember, these expressions were good with past simple, not present perfect. So remember, specific time expressions like these, all right? Like yesterday, 1 year ago, last week, when I was a child, and so on. They're not good with present perfect. You cannot use them together. A couple of more points says, but we can, positive, we can use the present perfect with unspecified expressions such as these. Look, ever, never. Why I can use them? Because they are unspecific expressions. They're not specific like those in the previous slide. Look at these ones. Ever, never, once. It's not as specific. Once in the past, many times in the past, several times, before, so far, already, yet, and etc. So, when I said do not use time expressions with present perfect, I was talking about those specific ones, like last week or last year. But these ones, whose nature is unspecific, are good with present perfect. Ever, never. They're not as specific. Let me give you examples. This can clarify better. Look, I've seen that movie 20 times. Have seen. So this is have plus PP. So this is how you make it. This is how you make present perfect. Have plus PP. You know this. But pay attention here. 20 times. It's a time expression. Okay? Time expression. But this is not specific. 20 times before. But when? Yesterday? Last week? It's not important. Or I don't know about it. So that is why I'm using have seen, present perfect. I've seen that movie 20 times before now. Look at this one. There have been many earthquakes in California. Look, there have been many earthquakes in California. It means it happened in the past several times or many earthquakes, but I'm not sure about the specific time. So to wrap up, the first use of present perfect is to talk about something in the past. You know it happened before now, but you're not sure about the specific time. So use present perfect. But there's an important point here. Look, how do you actually use the present perfect? Why I'm asking this question? Look, the concept of on a specific time can be very confusing to English learners. When I say it's an unspecified or not a specific time, what does it mean? It can be a little confusing, so to avoid this, it's best to associate present perfect. Associate means relate. All right? It's a good idea. It's best to associate present perfect with the following topics. There are some topics, these can help you understand the real meaning of this concept on a specified time. So stay with me. I'm going to cover these topics in the next videos.